John Daniel here at the Massena Public Library for our 1920s celebration. The Massena Public Library during March will have a display of photographs and other events celebrating the roaring 1920s. Here today is the opening event where the Massena High School Band will be playing, and there's a lot of people that have shown up for the event, and they are starting now. So I got to be a little quiet. So let's go around here, and we'll go around looking at the photos. These photos, folks, are from my collection of Massena. We got the 1920s flapper girl, the old cars, the politicians of the time period, the old store fronts, and the flying airplanes. I don't want to be too loud. They're just starting. The band's going to be playing soon. The fire department. We got a picture from my collection of a ballroom, not Massena, but it's from the 1920s, Ithaca College at the hotel. Yeah. Bands such as the Cayuga Novelty Orchestra. And we're going to go around here. I brought in my father's old Victrola. He got that Victrola for 4 wheels and from one of my uncles. In the display case are some old yearbooks of Massena. And the other side here are more photographs. The class of 1927.
Massena High School on Bridges.
Some of the high school teams, the girls' basketball team. Over here we have, can't see it too well, but a movie playing from the 20s. And we're going to go around here, folks, and see the ceremony going on right now with the speakers in the crowd.
We hope you enjoy the program. Remember to pick up your free book and related materials before you leave today. And before the band starts, Mr. Joel Gray, our town supervisor, is going to open up.
I don't have a lot to say because we want to hear good music, so I think we should give a round of applause to the folks in the library who secured this grant. 267 grants. Paul, how many libraries in the country?
Thousands.
There you go. So we have 267 grants, and we got one of them. Like, that's certainly a tribute to the work you folks have done, and congratulations on that. I'm an English literature major, and when I was in college, that was one of my majors. Actually, it was a double major, and I spent a lot of time in libraries. I slept in them a lot too, but I read quite a bit as well. And I just think this is a great event. When the ladies came to see me about this, brought me a copy of The Great Gatsby. I read it, I think, at one point in the past. I haven't finished the new copy yet, but it's just a great piece of literature, American literature. Always kind of my favorite. I mean, I read Renaissance poetry in college and all kinds of strange, odd, different kind of literature. And the good old American literature is about my favorite. I prefer short stories to anything. But anyway, I'm glad you're all here. We have a great library. We're very lucky. They do a wonderful job and provide great programs in addition to just being a great community resource for us, whether it be electronics, if you need to use the computer room, or just to get a book. You know, and these people, I got my wife a Kindle for Christmas last year. These little reader things, and everybody says, "Oh, you know, books are going to be going away." Books are never going to go away. Books are a great thing, and we look at antique books, I mean modern books. We're always going to have books. People like to have pages to turn, and the Kindles are wonderful things and nice things, but it's nice to have a good old book too. So again, I just want to welcome everybody. Thank you all for being here. We got a great crowd, super turnout. Nice day. Thank you for coming out, and I'm anxious to hear the band, so I'm going to get out of the way, but just to say thank you again to the library folks for doing this, and for the resources you provide our community every day. Thanks very much.
Good afternoon. I'm
John Hunkins, and this is the Massena High School Jazz Ensemble. We call it a jazz ensemble, but in essence, in the old days, they used to call them stage bands. And the reason they called them stage bands is because they did a variety of genres of different styles of music. And that's no exception with this group. However, today we're trying to keep it to the jazz/big band era, since we're supposed to be doing the Roaring 20s. Of course, we only have a couple pieces that are actually from the era of the 20s, and we're going to mix it up with a couple big band things. And we're going to start with one now, and this one's called Go Daddy-O. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, play out. 1, 2, 3.